can remember that one day when everything was empty. It was so cute.
Wait, today?
Alright, today we are going to go ahead and beat the coronavirus boredom by going fishing for some perch out here. We're going to go with the classic Carolina rig, 1 ounce egg sinker right here, size 2 hook. So we're going to do a little challenge today. So we're going to go with the most popular bait around, which is the Gulp sandworm in the camo color. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. It's probably the one that people use the most, works the best. This guy right here. And then just for the fun of it, I was just going through the store and I found these like little shad, Tennessee shad minnows. I don't know if they're gonna work or not, but I thought they looked kind of cool, so it'd be kind of a fun bait to do since we're just out here killing some time, see if we can't get some perch doing this. So we'll go ahead with that, and then we got a 4-inch grub, which is a lot bigger than I would like to typically use. However, the stores are pretty empty even for fishing gear right now, so we're gonna start off with the 4-inch of it. I may just trim it down to see if we can get to about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. So here we go.
Let's get this.
Aiden, what are you gonna use first?
Power worms.
So Aiden will go with the power worms, and I wanna go with this little minnow one right here. See how this does. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and thread this on here. Just kind of thread it through. Now, me personally, I think it's a little too long, but Aiden here thinks he's like, hey, look, I'm gonna go ahead and get a big one with this. So we're gonna go ahead and see if this long version of it works. I like it. Let's go. I've got this guy on. I really have zero clue if this is gonna work at all, but I think it'll be fun to try to use it at a minimum. Nice slow retrieve. Keep that thing moving in. Line straight in front of you. All right, we get this guy. All right, so we are I'm using this minnow, no idea. I'm just doing a pretty slow retrieve. I can feel it on the bottom bouncing a little bit, so I'm gonna bring it up just enough. There's a pretty swift current on the incoming tide right now, and we'll just give it a shot. It's kind of a medium retrieve right here, and let's go. Last cast right at the end, I got a little hit, which is kind of exciting. I have no idea, like I said, if this thing even works. Kind of give it a little bit of a twitch too. See if that works. All right, so that other one did not work, or at least didn't work for me today. So I'm gonna switch over to the grub. It's a 4-inch grub, much bigger than I would ever really want to use, but let's give it a shot. Just gonna thread it through. A little farther. There we go. This one will be a much slower retrieve. I'll keep it moving right on the bottom. I just want to feel it drag a little bit. I'll stop every now and then, just let it kind of move, twitch. Just trying to see if I can feel that grub fall into a hole. And then when that happens, I'll just kind of wait and keep it moving though. how did we do?
Good.
Oh damn, that looks like we should be using this stuff. All right, let's keep them. Any softies in there? It's real soft looking right there. I really like the way this bait looks. All right, we did hook up. It's small, but it's a hookup sand crab. Again, at the end of the day, sand crab is always the best. I think this is a barred surf perch, not even sure. Small guy. But we'll take him, it's always fun. Would you catch a fish for once?
Not a perch.
Get Aiden situated here.
That's gonna break it.
He's got a loop, we're not gonna worry about that. He's got a hard shell on.
This is looped in too.
That's me. That is an issue. All right. Try to see if we can't get another perch out of this one spot. Sometimes if you get one in an area, there's more than one. This is what I'm hoping right here. All right, here we go. We're gonna put 3 little ones on. All 3 are soft. I'm liking the way that looks. All right, so what we did was 15 minutes for all the baits. So basically we did 4 different baits today. We did the gold worm. We did this, I really don't know what this little mini shad is right here. We did a 4-inch grub, which was way too big, which I knew. It's all I could get my hands on today. Anyway, at the end of the day, it always goes back to the sand crab. That was our big win. Ended up going 15 minutes of each of these, 15 minutes of the sand crab, and in that 15 minutes we got 1 perch. So sand crab undefeated. Headed back home. Aiden, no perch again, and he's tripping. Throws the net, anger. Hey, look, at the end of the day, if you're bored, everything's shut down, there's no toilet paper in the stores, just go fishing.